Hey folks, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, we're going to be talking about gap trading, specifically morning gaps, which are very, very profitable, specifically during earnings season, which we're right into now. So in this video, we're going to talk specifically about Netflix, which was one of my gap trades this morning. In my course at LazyGapTrader.com, I teach specifically and precisely how to identify specific price targets where a stock is likely to find support or resistance off of a gap lower or higher in the morning. And as you can see here, Netflix had a significant gap lower from yesterday's close. Yesterday, the stock closed over 108. And today it opened less than $100 and continued lower. What I teach in my course is precisely how to identify the level where a stock like Netflix is likely to find support and reverse trend immediately on a dime. The level I identified this morning for members who subscribe to my gap trades each and every day was $95.90. So let's go over to the email that went out to members this morning and take a look at what they saw at 9:15 Eastern Time before the market opened. I identified a total of 6 possible gap trades today. 4 of them didn't hit their price targets, and therefore they become no trades, no harm, no foul. When a stock doesn't hit the specified price level, we leave it alone and we don't trade the stock. We only trade stocks that come into the price levels that we're interested in. 2 of them hit their price level. One was Netflix and the other was IBM. IBM became a no trade because of the way in which it came into the price level, and that's specifically something I teach in my course at LazyGapTrader.com. Those of you that have taken my course know exactly why not to take the IBM trade from today and why when it came into the price level it was off the table for a very specific reason. But the one that did work out in our favor and was very profitable was Netflix, and this is the one we're going to go over tonight. As you can see, Netflix says gap lower, support levels are $95.90, and then I gave a secondary level of $92.14. The stop and profit target is about 65 to 75 cents. And in terms of profit target, that's a minimum profit target we're looking for. Let's go back to the Netflix chart and take a look. Here's a 10-minute chart of Netflix, and as you can see, the stock had a significant gap lower, and when it came down close to the 95.90 level, folks that have taken my course had an order in the system preparing to buy Netflix at 95.90. As you can see, the stock came right into that level about 40 minutes into the trading session. It went through that level by only 20 cents. Now think about this. It's an art form and a science put together to be able to identify a stock that's down 12 or 13% from yesterday's close and identify the level in which it should actually turn on a dime and have a price reaction in the other direction. That's exactly what happened in this case with Netflix, and as you can see, just 20 minutes later, Netflix was up at a high of $97.69. Now that represents a possible gain of $1.79, only having held the stock for less than 20 minutes. So we're only in the stock when it hits the level, and we're out of the stock as soon as it hits our price target or higher. And in my course, I teach how to maximize the profit in these stocks. I teach you how to turn a trade like this. Once you're in the position and in a winning position, I teach you how to turn it into a risk-free, emotionless trade. That's a whole module in my course where I teach you how to maximize the profit and get the most gain possible out of a trade like this. In my course at LazyGapTrader.com, I teach you exactly how to do everything you need to do to be successful with gap trading. I teach both the morning gaps like you're seeing here, and I also teach another strategy, which is a gap fill strategy, where I teach you how to pocket buckets of profit by understanding how to play the gap fills, which is where a stock will come back to fill a gap previously left open from another day. And that's a whole nother profit picture. So I teach 2 specific strategies on how to trade the gaps successfully, which is the single best day trading strategy found in the markets today. If you want to learn these methods, come over to lazygaptrader.com, take my course, and I'll even give you my gap trades each and every day on a 2-week trial so you can see the gaps like you saw in the email earlier in this video each and every day to see what the price levels are, and you can identify where to trade these stocks, whether it's a gap higher or gap lower. Come over to lazygaptrader.com and take my course. Learn how to trade the gaps. I'm David Frost, lazygaptrader.com. Thanks for tuning in.